Good afternoon. This poster took me all day to get the information right. But more than anything, I've been struggling a great deal to get it on video. And I'm pretty sure it's the dark side that's preventing this video to go out. But anyways, Father God tells us that we are supposed to know the season. In spring, the first day of spring is March 20th. The last day is June 21st. These are the first fruits that will be transformed on the first watch from 6 to 9, between 6 and 9 p.m. How do I know they're the first fruits? Well, it's a mystery. Remember, it doesn't say 1, 2, or 3. It says it's a mystery. So I'm going to be in 1 Corinthians 15, 51, and 52. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep. These people, the first fruits, are not asleep. They're ready to go. They are anxious for their transformation. Anxious. They're wide awake. But it says here, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be all changed in a twinkling of an eye. At the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible. We shall be changed. So here, a mystery. The first fruits will be transformed on the first watch from 6 to 9. And the reason I talk about Purim, it's because of Esther. Esther saved her people, the Jewish people, from being killed. Okay? And because of her, the day Purim, it's a celebration of deliverance. You understand? They were happy, they were joyful. All right? So remember, it says, we shall not all sleep. The ones that are not sleeping are the first fruits. They're going to be transformed. They're going to be changed. Now, let's go to summertime. Why summer? Because see, the wise virgins are sleeping. Remember, they're slumbering, okay? They're sleeping. In the springtime, the first fruits are ready. They're ready to be changed. They're ready to be plucked. Now, in the summertime, the wise virgins are sleeping. Why? I'm going to be in Matthew 24:32. It says, now learn a parable of the fig tree, which this branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves. Ye know that summer is near. See, in the springtime, the wise virgins, they're still sleeping. They're still not ripe. They're tender. They're going to be ripe. But he talks about the summer. Do you understand? In the summer. And I'm going to be here in Matthew 25. 25, 4, 5, 6, and 7. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. These are the wise virgins. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. At midnight, there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. The only virgins that trimmed their lamps that were ready were the wise virgin. Okay? But because they had to trim their lamps, they were not ready. They were still tender, yet to be ripe. They are the only ones that rose up. And then it says, and while the The foolish virgins went to buy. The bridegroom came, and they were ready and went with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Do you understand? You see, the first fruits are going to be changed in a twinkling of an eye. They're ready. They're awake. The wise virgin, the first fruits with the power and the full transformation, they're going to resurrect the wise virgins. They're going to wake them up and get them ready to go. Because remember, the wise virgins are going to be hidden for 3.5 years. They're going to remain on earth at the beginning of the Great Tribulation. Okay? But they're going to be hidden for 3.5 years. Because the transformed ones are going to transform and resurrect the wise virgins. They're going to wake them up. Remember that Jesus said that we were going to have more power than he when he walked the earth. Okay, so between spring and summer, 3 things are going to happen. The transformation of the first fruits, the 3 days of darkness, and the resurrection, where the first and second watch are gone together. Do you understand? They're going to go together. The first fruits, they're going to receive their changed body, their full transformation, and they're going to wake up the wise virgins that are yet tender in the summer, and they are to be resurrected. They are to be woken up, because the first and second watch are supposed to go together. Together. Do you understand? They're supposed to rise together. So these were all of these were ready. They were ready. They were ready. But like I said, yes, the wise virgins will stay behind, absolutely. So will the first fruits, because the first fruits, they're going to receive their transformation to wake up the wise virgins, to resurrect them, and then they're all going to meet Jesus in the clouds. Look at what it says here. I'm going to be in Matthew 24:29. The word immediately always refers to Jesus. Listen to what it says here. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days, immediately. That means right after the Great Tribulation starts. Immediately after that great tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from the heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son coming in the clouds of heaven with power. Do you understand? This is important. God tells us that we are to know the season. And you know what? Between spring and summer, because there are first days and last day, the first and the last. Remember, the Lord is the first and the last and the first, the beginning and the end. Everything coincides together. Everything coincides together. And it says, and he shall send the angels with a great sound and trumpet, and they shall gather together the elect from the 4 winds, from the ends of the heavens together, and learn the parable of the fig tree, which is yet tender, the wise virgins, and they will know that it's summer. So the transformation will happen in the spring. The last day in spring is June 21st. For 2019, Purim is March 20th through the 21st. Okay? If it doesn't happen on March 20th to the 21st of this year, we still have till June 21st. Okay? Because that's the last day of spring. Now summer starts in June 21st. Look at this. Wow. June 21st, summer starts, and the last day of summer for the day of summer is September 23rd. Do you understand? But between spring and summer, there's going to be 40 days. And in those 40 days, the transformation will happen. The 3 days of darkness will take place, and both the first fruits and the wise virgins together are going to meet Jesus in the clouds. In the clouds. They're going to meet together in the clouds. Do you understand? That is amazing. This is powerful. This is amazing. So this is why we have see, Jesus walked the earth. After Jesus' resurrection, he walked the earth for 40 days. So those 40 days are going to give the first fruits time to wake up the virgins and time to bring whoever they can bring. Remember? So the transformation is going to happen in the springtime, and the resurrection meeting with Jesus in the clouds, it's going to happen at midnight. At midnight. This is the second watch. The second watch is at 12 a.m. Okay? This is what's going to happen. And the wise virgins are going to be hidden for 3.5 years, but they are going to remain on earth just for the beginning of it. Just for the very beginning of it, because it says immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun went dark, and then the Son of Man shall appear in heaven. All right? So I'll talk to you later, and I love you guys.